You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Here we continue more on Lola's point of view. Enjoy. From above, there was a voice. Oh, Inspector. I thought I told you to stay away from them. But did you listen? No. No, you didn't. Now you're in big, big trouble, mister. Relate Mara Kimitoki at once! With that, the inspector felt himself flung away from Miraha. Big brother! Should I come up there, big brother?
Stay down there, okay? I'll be right down.
Okay. Lola managed to pull Miraha gently and said, "Stay by me, okay?" The girl Sally was just freaking out. That voice, Franny, Sally. Why do those names sound familiar? Lola wondered. That's when she remembered from the radio show of Raina. That's when Lola exclaimed, "Hold on a second. You're Sally, aren't you?" Sally looked down. Huh? How did you know my name? You're the caller, the one that had her stepfather killed. Oh my God. Franny, now everyone knows who I am. It's okay, it's just Agent Lola Nikita. Lola Nikita from the agency of Evermore, at your service. Holy shit, what is she doing here? They all turned around. Sally knew about this. I knew it. She's here. Miraha gasped. Lasana freaked out. No, it can't be.
A real man shouldn't freak out, but I'm freaking out, it's her.
Kaida was humming to herself. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Luna was just yammering to herself. Find a happy place, please.
Everyone's going mad, Jean. Yeah, no kidding,
Jean said in a weak tone.
Oh, just great. What do we do? I don't know. I'm scared now.
Me too. Lola looked up. Oh no. No. Don't tell me. Is it Rosemary?
No, it's not.
It's Pansy, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like her.
You never met Pansy before?
No. Wait a second. She's from before?
Pansy just waved. Hi, Kimizuki.
Well, if it isn't you, Pansy Fury, or do you prefer Penny? You know, I never seen you dressed that way in a pinkish, whitish gown. You look like an angel. I'm sorry, but you're interrupting. Would you mind if we do this some other time?
I don't have the patience. I've been wanting Shiho and of course Makoto to see this. Do you really care if you want to take me down?
Don't know. I just wanted your undivided attention.
You always had my undivided attention, Mr. Dirge. But what I wanted was a little audience amongst my favoriteest people in the world. They really are Rosemary and I's favorites. And Mother would be very pleased to see this too.
I'm sorry, but your mother is the one that's causing all of this terror with these corruptions.
She sure has. And she's not a happy camper. You really shouldn't trust a girl with psycho powers and also a murderous decency to just see your brains splatter, including the inspector. And I wouldn't guessed it. It took a long time to have our little reunion, Inspector.
The inspector tensed. You little witch. That's when Narumi spoke out. Hold on a second. Did you say reunion? Have you and the inspector met before?
You could say. So here's to warm memories. Take a look, Inspector.
That's when Pansy pulled out something. It looked like a head. Raina almost screamed. There was that head of the guy that attacked her, her so-called date that she rejected. It was his head. However, the inspector began to hyperveil. No. Keep it away.
Aww. Off with his head, off with his head, off with his head. Oh, poor fool, he makes me laugh. Time to get the better headless half. Oh, poor fool, he doesn't know. If you ever did know the truth, you would never ever go. To be or not to be, that is the question now, isn't it?
Keep that bloody head away.
It is quite bloody, Inspector.
You know exactly what I mean.
Yes, Inspector, I do. I really do. But your grandfather didn't. Do you remember?
Please, stop this now.
Once upon a time, poor me was being suffered at the hands of little things of horrible, evil, penetrating things by the likes of Grandfather Lovell. Grandfather Lovell was the sickest man to ever live.
Stop it, the inspector said.
He had abused me, hurt me, everything, but not just me. My sisters, too, including Rue and Collie. Every time they would so-called squeal like pigs, he would do it even harder and harder. And sometimes he would go and gag them. So what did Mother do? Well, after we escaped, she had to go and cut his head off. And there was a lot of blood. And when little Shadrick came home, Grandfather, and then found the bloody remains of what was left of the man. Oh, how the inspector was very, very much afraid.
The inspector shouted, "You will burn for what you do here!"
No, you will burn for what you do here. Trying to kill a child, doing this in the name of God. You, sir, are the most blasphemous. Blasphemous, I tell you. Blasphemy. Silly me. I'm trying to tear into my outfit. I shouldn't do those things. People don't do these things when they're outraged anymore. But then again, I shall not speak out against this religion. It's come to my attention, then. I think I would rather have a little fun. With a swift motion, Pansy just leaped down from the building and landed right in front of the inspector. Come on, Inspector. Come, Shadrach. You know, I never really liked your name. You want to know why? Because you were known as the third, and your daddy was the second. Your grandfather was the first. I will never forget what your grandfather did and what he said to me. Now you be a good little girl, okay? Is this how you like it? Don't tell your mommy, or I'll make it even more worse. I told my mother everything, and she knew everything. She read my thoughts. I gave them to her. Now then, now you would know what it felt like. Now you know how I feel. I am no longer innocent. I am no cherry. And by cherry, it already has been spoiled, rotted, splattered. It was like taking out the pit in the cherry. And then it's spoiled, rotted, disgusting, evil, bad, rotten fruit. You had to go and not know about it. You knew your grandfather was an evil man. He's just... You speak of God. You speak of sin. And yet, you deny the fact that your own grandfather would do such a cruel thing to a young girl who had been experimented on and tested and tortured. And yet you never cared about me. You never cared for your daughter. And because of that, I was the one that exposed your daughter about your own grandfather. So what's next? Your daddy? You? Your daughter?
You leave my daughter out of this, Pansy.
But you know what? Your daughter is such a sweetie. I never want to hurt her. Why should I? I mean, like father, like son, like mother, like daughter, like mother, like son, like father, like daughter, like grandfather, like grandson. I saw what you did to Silver Eden. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you, so-called man of God killer. You are a fundamentalist. Do you know what's gonna happen when I mess you up? Do you know what happens when your fundamentalist religious ideas cause a lot of hell for me? Well, now you're gonna have to find out, Pansy said in an eerie tone. That's it for now. See you next time.